On this wonderful morning, I guess we are going to Stuttgart to go to the Mercedes Museum and the Porsche Museum, but we need Andrew and Thanos. But first, I found the world's most useless screen in the car. Why does the passenger get... Oh, comfort! What does that do? Oh, it's for the seats, I guess. Oh, energizing comfort! Oh, yes, I can do many... Oh, there's a store! What's the store? Yeah,
I don't think the car has like internet. It's not connected.
Oh, good. Well,
but if you swipe right.
Oh, I swipe right.
Yes. And go to apps.
Where's apps?
Left.
Oh, apps.
Yeah. And there's weather.
Weather. Oh.
And you can like do dominoes.
Oh, I could do. Oh yes, I can play Sudoku on my car screen. If Sudoku can load.
Oh yes, it takes a while. It does not have good computing.
Yes, so Mercedes has decided everything needs a screen. Oh, Sudoku just loaded. One moment. Oh no.
No, when I look at this screen, it turns it off because it shall not distract the driver.
Oh my God, there's little Mercedes logos for if you complete it. Yes, good. Everyone should buy this. Everyone needs screens. Good. Andrew now. Yes, Mercedes has decided that this needed an animation. Yeah, it stutters a bit. It's very bad. It also, the stadium looks very low poly. Looks like an N64.
Oh my God. That looks like it's been made in 2002 and not updated since then.
Germans are not good with technology, it seems. Poking around the Mercedes menus, and apparently we can do this, or you can stop it, or do it, and then all the ambient lighting changes, and you get your heat seat. I don't know why this is necessary, but good. And if we want, we can do different ones. Oh, look at that. Oh, we get noises.
Understand this. Why is it doing this?
Found Andrew and Thanos. Andrew has already started disassembling the car and complaining about its build quality.
I'm just pointing out that this is a 70,000. It starts at 70,000 euros, and yet the plastics are the same as they are in a Volkswagen
It's okay.
Polo.
He'll complain about everything. It's fine. But he's comfy back there. Look at him enjoying
It's got
his.
heated seats, by the way.
Yeah, it's quite comfy. Yes, this was very necessary, Mercedes. Everyone must know that you are a Mercedes. Gotten wonderful digital tickets online quite quickly, and poor Alex is over there in line with all the other people waiting to pay. Unfortunate. And then we go up the elevator. Lighting bed, first car. Wow, look at that. The original patent.
Benz & Co. in
Mannheim. Now look at that, from 1886. Wow. See the evolution of time. Car. Tram. Car.
There's also something
Tram.
to be made about. It's a V2.
Stability in cylinders have been increased with one more cylinder and one more wheel. And it just keeps going with more car.
See, they just took a hearse and removed the horses.
Horseless carriages, that's what they were
It
called
really
in
is a
England.
horseless carriage, yeah. Well, you even see the gear linkage.
And here we see the advent of safety, the engine being covered
Oh,
up for the
yes,
first time.
that's good. That's good. Wow, the cars in this section are truly phenomenal. These are truly phenomenal. Proper coaches, very high quality. The museum really is about just the birth of the car and its evolution from there and history of the world. Gosh, this really is just a mix of a carriage and a car all in one. You've got your pedals, your manual horn, your tires,
Wooden
your
wheels
everything.
with
Wooden
Dunlop
wheels
tires.
with Dunlop tires, yeah. Gosh. And a whole exhibit on buses. Well, I guess the evolution of
We
buses.
do not have that anymore. The windshield wiper being hidden by something.
Oh my God. Just
The
one
Range Rover has that one.
wiper, yeah, from the top. No. All of the buses. Small bus, big bus, old bus, new bus. Even the vans, the Westphalia. Oh, look at that. Ooh, it's the first class coach. Do you want nice new coach or old coach? It's quite funny to see just a proper coach in amongst the history of buses. You have this, and then old bus. London Motor Omnibus. 2 stories. License plate is amazing. Oh, look at that. There's that one too. It's wonderful. And then more bus. Where's my... Oh, there's the ticket validator. Validate my ticket. Mustn't forget.
Tickets were probably valid then.
Yeah, I probably had Stripe tickets. We love the Stripe ticket. Remember, you must buy the Stripe ticket and only the Stripe ticket. Architecture of this building is just fascinating, especially looking out at the highway and the remainder of slightly depressing Stuttgart. Absolutely beautiful cars. I think the world has honestly regressed to go from something like that that's a true motor coach to the blobfish.
Yes. However, a certain Mr. A,
Uh-huh.
that was his favorite car.
I mean, I could see why. It's a good car. Mercedes airship motor. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. Really did do everything. Also, the size of the propeller on that is insane.
Well, once again, the logo is supposed to be
No.
on land, on air, and on the sea.
I get it, but
amazing.
jeez. Yes, and Mercedes, they diversified between the lords. It made a bike. Jeez, the size of the engines and the propellers are insane, and it just gets
so much
bigger.
displacement.
Look, this
I
is the
know.
engine that was used in the 109.
Oh, yes, the Messerschmitt.
Not as good as the Spitfire or Hurricane, but still pretty
Nah, the
interesting.
Messerschmitt was quite good. It's a Flugmotor DB601. And just even bigger engines.
This is also quite surreal.
Oh my god, yes. The Olympic Games and then the Hindenburg in Lower Manhattan. Also, wow, 1937 Lower Manhattan looked very different than today. And they even go to recognize the forced laborers. It's quite good. The coaches are absolutely magnificent. Like, this is what cars should be like today. Something to be said about the design, language, and just how grand it is. This is a true Mercedes, not some crappy S-Class that's a taxi now. This is what Mercedes should be. Should be this elegant machine of a thing. Even this, it's just amazing. The dashboard, the colors, the sloping lines.
The craftsmanship that we have lost as a result of screens.
I never said the EQE was good.
Well, I know you didn't, but people do say that the screens
Yes.
are better than buttons.
No, buttons are good.
It doesn't make any sense.
The screens didn't work. Love the truck exhibit. It's just old, medium old, new, everything you could want. Absolutely love the whole concept of having this thing built around the Autobahn to carry the car for maintenance and all of that. The history of these is absolutely fascinating. An Austrian post office truck that is so large, it seems like it was almost a mobile post office. For reference, here's me. I'm not that tall, but dearie me, this car is absolutely massive. Just a little mobile post office on wheels. So fascinating. Have your slot, you get your mail, you do your thing. It's just the Mercedes-Benz mobile post office. God, Salzburg to Vienna route converted into a post office used at events. That's crazy to think that they had a truck big enough to just make it a post office on wheels. And then you have one of the newer 1980 car carriers that are still in use in large parts of the world with, of course, era-appropriate Mercedes on it. Oh my god, not to sidetrack, but wow, they even have little phone booths on them. Your international and local ones. You've just got your tiny little bed in there to sleep in as you transport all of your other old Mercedes. It still has its inspection stickers on it, so she's not out of date, in date, but she can transport gas if you need to. I will give you, colors are quite good. This color is amazing. We should keep having colors like that today. Oh, the 300 SL.
That Fiat has stopped making.
Yes, did you see the ad?
Yeah.
This is wonderful. I love that. Oh, with the golding. The red is just amazing. God, the red. The 300 SL has to be my favorite car ever. Support vehicles. Isn't it amazing?
Do you know what's especially amazing about the ambulance?
No, what?
It was free.
Shush. Go back to America. Oh. You have a little harvesting, whatever. Oh, well, you can get in the trash truck. Oh, safety car.
Well, that's just gross.
Oh, look at that. Love the safety cars. Do like the Polizeiwagen. Look at that. For Stuttgart. It's amazing next to the old fire truck with the ladder. God, just look how beefy the chain is on it, and it still has level jacks, and the build quality on that is amazing. It really was an interesting time. Got this whole test vehicle thing with a tether going along to its compatriot vehicle. This, as Andrew was saying earlier, is an aerodynamic test bed. This is just fascinating to see how they've tethered the two vehicles together, and then you have your banks of computers and test equipment and all of that some such in the back. It's just fascinating, all of this. A bus, more test equipment. Wonderful time in the world. With the airbag, anti-lock steering, just a revolution of safety, which surprisingly hasn't changed that much relative to safety standards today. At that, more Mercedes, newer AMG, older. Ooh, it might be the SL Black label. Ja, Deutschland. I guess you can go inside of this one. The Popemobile. Oh, it's amazing. God, it is amazing. Hirohito's car, just here, as it would have been in Japan at the time. I do quite love the dictator mobiles such as
Really
that.
the dictator. Anyone who
It
owned
really
one of
is.
these had access to an airstrike. You know.
That is a metric. Oh my god, looking at it with the Pan Am. God, that is
And Queen
amazing.
Elizabeth.
Now on the German bus, ready to go somewhere. Alex is over there. Oh, that's a lot of legroom. This is a premium German bus. Look at how much legroom I get. Now, unfortunately, we've reached modern cars. No. What is this? This is... No. Mere good. Oh, for free, maybe. But yes, now we've reached modernity, and it's not the same. It's sad. 81 concept car, guessing what cars would look like in the year 2000. Oh god, that is fascinatingly weird. Otto 2000.
You know what's interesting about this? It's probably
What?
better built than any Mercedes from the year 2000.
Probably. This is what the G-Wagon should be, an actual utility vehicle, not some soccer mom driving thing. This is actually built, meant to be used. The way they've done all of the racing cars is quite good. Very, very good. Are we watching a race?
We are. It's got
Yeah.
lorries in it.
Oh, it's got lorries in the race. Look at that. We even have a 2020 Formula One car with the halo and someone who scratched their name in the wheel because people are terrible. We have lots of concept-y prototype cars. Wundervoll Currywurst and eine Hefeweizen. Ooh. Look at that. It is the Porsche Museum. As we are in a very depressing, rainy, overcast, factory-ridden Stuttgart.
And I should remind the viewers once again, if we were in a place like this in Greece, he would say, "Oh, it's a third world country." Oh,
I
it's
didn't say
terrible."
that in Greece. He speaks fake news.
He did, but off camera.
I said it was just very depressing and bad.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything negative about it. Greece was wonderful. The food was amazing.
Yeah, on camera.
Andrew is great.
Yeah.
Everyone should hire him as a tour guide. His rate is 9,000 euros a minute.
Ooh, that is, yeah.
Yeah. Hire
I
him.
like that rate.
Good tour guide. Porsche Museum, very complicated. Mercedes Museum, much simpler. There's Porsche. Man's first driving license from 1925. I wonder if this is a gent's GDPR to have in here.
He's dead.
But GDPR?
He's dead.
GDPR?
He's been dead forever.
GDPR. We have a model of the mouse. Fascinating tank design. They have all of the manufacturing bits of Porsche. Oh, the old Speedster prototype. Look at that. God, the lines on these are amazing. The four-seater 911. God, that would not have been comfy in the back.
Well, it still has a higher roof line, so adults could sit if they had their legs sawed off.
It looks very goofy with the higher roof
It
line.
does, but it would still be an
It's
interesting...
like a little mini Popemobile.
No, it actually looks like a Volkswagen. That's the problem.
Ah, this on the other hand looks far, far better and normal.
Yes. Can I say something about the
Yes.
name? If you film that, okay? Before the 911 was called the 911, it was called the 901.
Yeah.
However, a certain other French company claims rights to the XOX
Yeah.
nomenclature. So they asked Porsche, could you please change it? And Porsche did, and they just called it the 911.
Wundervoll. Targa really has evolved from this.
The Targa initially was meant to be a proper cabriolet without this bar, but U.S. federal regulations mandated
Yeah,
that they had
needed
a
the
thing.
bar.
So there you go. You ended
Oh,
up with something
quite
that was
nice.
actually quite nice.
She didn't insert a file photo. I was at the press event when they launched the new Targas.
With the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
glass
the
that goes
thing.
on the thing. Yeah.
The glass is very nice on the new ones.
Mm.
And it's in the same red color. This is crude. This is not a Porsche. This is bad. Absolutely love the orange on this and the body lines. It's quite good. Quite good. Got a proper Dakar 911. The new ones do look so good, harkening back to the heritage of these. The amount of just raw carbon on this is amazing. The wing, the body, the shape, just all the carbon. Oh, it's so good. So you shouldn't polish carbon. I think the raw carbon looks far better.
Agreed. Also, another thing which we must stop doing in the auto industry is putting fake carbon fiber trim inside
Nah, it has
cars.
to be real. My favorite things ever, the Polizei Porsches, especially the ones the Netherlands were using. Air-cooled 911s as a police car. Oh, the Carrera GT. I've seen 2 of these in my whole life. This will make the 3rd one. The chocolate interior on them is just amazing. And I have to love the Gran Turismo add on it.
It also looks like a Sour Patch Kid box.
It really does. That is the color scheme for sure. And boring came in.
God,
The 918 Spider is wonderful. God, just the lines on it are so good. Everything. No one can say this is not a great car. Perhaps one of the most unique Porsches with weird zippered roof and crazy body lines. There's even a Porsche logo in the tire tread. It's quite good. Museum small, but Porsche Museum good. Maybe not small, just quick. Many Porsche, highly recommend. Porsche good. Porsche good. Get Porsche. Well, that was Porsche and Mercedes. Now we're looking for an NYPD car that is here for some reason. Don't know why, but it's here. On the side of the highway here, we have found an NYPD Escalade thing. Maybe. I mean, it's done. Oh my god, the handcuffs on it. I mean, it's been done up quite correctly. The thing is reflective. It's got 41st Precinct. The Ford Apache thing isn't quite right. Clear a lane for emergency vehicle. I mean, it's done up mostly right.
it's really well done.
Why this is here, I do not know. Like, there's highway there, NYPD thing here, but who knows? But Germany. This car has the best feature ever, the power nap feature. What does that mean?
Ausreichend. Oh, it says there's not enough battery charge.
What do you mean there's not enough battery charge? Is that actually what it says?
Yes. The following conditions must be
Following conditions must be met.
Yes. Enough battery charge.
Oh my god. The car is at 27%. How much battery do you need to take a nap in your car?
100.
Like maybe 50. What if you fall asleep?
Wait, aren't you gonna crush us if you put it into?
No, it doesn't go that far back. Well, I tried to show the feature. Now I can't.